Decades after his untimely death, one name continues to echo through the martial arts world: Bruce Lee. But why, in a world filled with modern-day fighters and mixed martial arts champions, does Bruce Lee remain the undisputed king of martial arts? Start by drawing the viewer in with the idea that Bruce Lee's legacy isn't just about his skills but something much deeper. The innovator, creator of Jeet Kune Do. Bruce Lee wasn't content with mastering existing martial arts styles. Instead, he set out to break the traditional rules that often limited fighters. That's where Jeet Kune Do came in, a fighting style he created that was unlike anything before it. Bruce believed in using no way as way, which meant adapting to any situation, not sticking to rigid forms or techniques. His approach was fluid, combining the best elements from multiple martial arts like boxing, fencing, and Wing Chun. In doing this, Bruce Lee became the first modern mixed martial artist, long before the term even existed. His physical prowess, a body like no other. More than just speed and strength, Bruce Lee's physique was the embodiment of pure discipline. Standing at 5 feet 7 inches and weighing around 135 pounds, Lee may not have had the bulk of today's fighters, but his power was unmatched. He trained relentlessly to turn his body into a finely tuned machine, one that was lean, flexible, and explosive. His workout routines weren't just about lifting weights or building muscle. They focused on speed, agility, and endurance. Every move was calculated. Every rep had a purpose. One of the most astonishing things about Lee was how he harnessed power through his lightweight frame. His famous 1-inch punch, where he could generate enough force to knock someone back from just an inch away, is proof of this. His incredible speed was another defining trait. It was said that cameras often struggled to capture his movements because he was just too fast. Lee didn't believe in limits. He pushed himself harder than most would dare, training for hours on end, often focusing on small details to improve his form. His commitment to fitness and perfection allowed him to dominate in the ring and deliver jaw-dropping performances on screen. Even today, his physical conditioning is considered unparalleled, setting a standard that many athletes still strive for. Bruce Lee wasn't just strong. He was the definition of disciplined power. The philosopher, martial arts as a way of life. Bruce Lee wasn't just a fighter. He was a thinker. For him, martial arts were more than just about punches and kicks. It was about understanding life itself. He believed that true mastery of martial arts came from mastering yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Lee famously said, "Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do." This idea captures his view that actions speak louder than words, and that inner strength is just as important as physical power. Lee's philosophy emphasized adaptability and fluidity. He saw martial arts as a way to express oneself without being limited by rigid forms or rules. This approach went beyond combat. It was a way of living, a constant journey of improvement. His teachings encouraged people to stay flexible in mind and body, to be like water, able to adjust to any situation. Even today, Bruce Lee's ideas continue to inspire fighters, athletes, and thinkers around the world. His message of self-discipline, resilience, and emotional control resonates with anyone striving to better themselves. In his eyes, martial arts weren't just about winning fights. They were about finding balance in life and becoming the best version of yourself. This is why Bruce Lee's philosophy remains timeless and universal. His impact on popular culture. Beyond the martial arts community. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist. He was a trailblazer in the world of entertainment. When he arrived in Hollywood, he broke down racial barriers that had long prevented Asian actors from starring in major films. Before Lee, Asian characters were often portrayed in a stereotypical or secondary role, rarely given the spotlight. But Bruce changed that. He became the first Asian actor to headline globally successful films, showing the world that martial arts could be more than just fighting. It could be an art form. His breakout role in Enter the Dragon didn't just elevate martial arts cinema. It revolutionized it. Before Bruce Lee, martial arts was a niche genre, mostly confined to small local audiences. But with his charisma and unmatched on-screen presence, Bruce brought martial arts to the global stage. His movies captivated audiences from Hollywood to Hong Kong, blending action with deep philosophical messages. Bruce's influence went beyond his films. He inspired an entire generation of filmmakers, actors, and martial artists. Icons like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and even modern UFC fighters often cite him as a source of inspiration.